What's up, YouTube people? One of the new things we're gonna do for this year is post videos about some of my friends' builds and some customer builds. And the first one we got going here is George finally got an R34 GTT, and it's gonna be his new drift car. All right, so it's just stock 34 GTT automatic. So we gonna do the works on this thing. It has a little kit on there. He already put some wheels on there, all that type of stuff. We're gonna have to get his fitment a little right, lower it down a little bit, clean up the interior, all of that good stuff. I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of wing it on how I go about this. I'm not gonna show you every single process, but I am gonna show you guys how we gonna make this thing gangsta. All right, so this is the engine bay, stock 25 Neo. We're gonna do like a 500 horsepower package on this, so it'll get head gasket, studs, but everything else is gonna stay stock as far as motor wise, like piston, rods, camshaft, all of that. We'll put it on a Haltech, get an intake manifold on there, do a turbo, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, he needs a radiator. We'll probably keep a clutch fan for now, and all that other good stuff. I'm gonna pull it in the shop real quick and start pulling it off. Before I do that, I was gonna show you, look at this cluster. This is a lit. Too bad it has the park neutral drive shit. I gotta figure out how to delete that for him, but this is a nice cluster. And he got that too, but looks like the boost gauge is not working, but we'll try to figure all that out. Good old automatic. Ooh, oops, that's reverse. All right, so straight into pulling this thing apart. Nick already got the trans out. I ain't gonna say I did it all, but we know who did it all. Nick's just taking off the last bolt.
Yeah, we know
normal stuff. Well, underneath George's car is looking, it's not too bad. It's pretty clean. Got a little exhaust on there. We're gonna have to do a Hikers delete. We're gonna have to get them right. Them coilers is gonna have to go. It's like that. Every car from Japan comes with T-ins on it. I swear. They don't last too long either. So, trans will be out. Motor's next. Strip the engine bay. Looks like we're going to end up painting this engine bay. Oh. Alright, and just like that, it's time for the engine to come out. Bye-bye, old crusty engine bay. We're going to keep the crusty engine and make it better. Good 25 is what it's going to be. Put the camera down and get Nick a hand before you start yelling. Keep going. They ain't missing nothing, man. They miss you, what, pumping the engine coming out of there, bro? Come on, bro. It's regular stuff over here. Nice, good old 25 Neo coming out. Empty engine bay. George, where you at, bro? Come give us a hand, bro. Got me over here building your madness. All right, Nick, don't drop it now. So this engine bay is ugly, so we're gonna have to just paint it. That's why we removed the ABS and we started gutting it already. Tomorrow it'll get gutted fully and start getting prepped for paint. Then we're gonna paint it up and get this thing on a stand. Alrighty, so George's car moved over to paint bay side. Engine bay is already stripped, and today I'm gonna lay some color down. I'm just gonna bag up the whole car, and then I'll run by some paint, and then I will paint the engine bay. So that's the plan for today, is to get this engine bay painted and back over to the other side of the shop so we can start reassembling, making all the changes to make this thing monster made. So let's get into it. All right, so as you guys saw, I started off with a black, and then we put the gold pearl on it, and we ended up with this amazing color that came out too good. Woo! I think George really gonna like this. Now it's time to strip back off all the back and stuff, and I'll go back to the other side of the shop, go in the corner bay so we can start reassembling this thing. Put the brake booster back in, do tuck brake lines behind the engine, and all that good stuff, and then we'll start working on the engine. So let's move on to that stuff. All right, George's car is back over here. We got most of the engine bay back assembled. I torqued the brake lines and delete the ABS. I had to modify the subframe a little bit for the extended oil pan that we make. I'm gonna do some test fitting and stuff, and then I'll be back with the videos. Probably take the engine, sit in the car, just make sure everything's good, see where I got to cut hole for intercooler piping and stuff like that. Then it'll come back out and all the powder coated stuff will go on, like the intake, the valve covers, and then the turbo. Yeah, so next video we'll come back and continue the madness with George's car. Kind of getting the crunch time, so all the parts are here. We can knock everything out fast and get George back out here driving, drifting. 500 horsepower RB. And like usual, with that being said, this will bring us to the end of the video, guys. I know the videos has been like, the white balance has been a little bit off and stuff, but that's because I've been recording my iPhone and I didn't know you're supposed to take the HDR off, but now I know that. So we'll see if the video quality is better now after these videos, because they're obviously pre-recorded, you know, in advance. But now that we know the settings, hopefully the quality of the video will get better. Let me know what kind of details you guys want me to go into when I'm doing builds like this, because I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of this stuff with customers and friends' cars. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, what y'all want a little more info on, what y'all need more detail on. I'm just trying to make these videos better so you guys can keep watching and enjoying. So yeah, see you on the next one. Later.